We're nearly halfway through a busy election year as we head into the final stretch of runoff elections. Hello and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Lori Johnson. The race for sheriff in Pulaski County is between Wiley and Terry Hood. Cecily Stout joins us in studio to tell us more about their plans for office.
Lori, we've been tracking this election since it was a 5-person race. Now that it's down to 2, I sat down with both candidates today to hear what they would do if they were elected. Wayne Wiley retired from the Georgia State Patrol. He was in charge of the aviation department for over 20 years and says his experience qualifies him for sheriff.
At the time, we had 15 pilots, 15 aircraft, 3 mechanics, and 1 secretary, and I was in charge of that. So I have experience in managing a multi-million-dollar budget plus managing supervising employees.
Terry Hood is currently a deputy for the Dodge County Sheriff's Office, but has served in Pulaski County as a probation officer for over 15 years. He says working in the community has allowed him to make connections.
All the local police departments in the area, the judges, the Superior Court judges, the district attorneys, everybody involved in the court system. So I've worked pretty much all facets of the law enforcement spectrum.
Both candidates want to prioritize getting another school resource officer. Their county schools all sit on one plot of land from elementary to high school. Wiley and Hood believe one officer there is not enough. Another priority is addressing the drug problem in the community. Wiley says he wants to bring back the Oconee Drug Task Force and another resource.
A multi-use type canine to where, you know, if we need them for a drug search in a vehicle or a house or whatever, we can do that and use it. It would be very beneficial to have a canine.
Hood says the drug problem is elevated by the community's gang problem. He says the resources right now are low, but there's no shame in asking for help.
We don't have a specialized, basically I guess you'd call it a SWAT team. Houston County does, Dodge County does, I believe Dooley County does. They have the dogs, the canine units over there. If we need help, we're going to call them.
Both candidates say staffing shortages are happening around the country. Wiley says he'll work towards having a full staff to better protect the community.
I've already got several people that would love to come work with us. Maybe they're gone to another agency or whatever. We'd love to have them back. We're going to get this staff back up to full staff and have our law enforcement presence where we need it here in this county.
Hood says he's promised current staff their jobs because he focuses on retention and then recruiting.
I want them to stay where they are. I need them more than they need me right now. Then we're going to go out and recruit the deputies. There's some deputies that, like I say, I want them back. There's some deputies that have been here and I've seen the way they talk to the citizens. They're not coming back.
Those are the priorities if either one of them gets into office. For now, both candidates are asking people to make sure they make their ways to the polls because every vote counts. Back to you.
Thank you, Cecily. Early voting starts Monday, June 10th in the courthouse annex and runs through June 14th. Polls in Pulaski will only be open for 1 week and will not be offering Saturday voting. There will also be no Saturday voting in Macon-Bibb. Speaking of Macon-Bibb, you can hear from candidates before you cast your ballot. A candidate forum is happening Monday at Bethel CME Church following from 6 to 8 p.m. You'll be able to hear from both Macon-Bibb District 8 candidates, District 3 candidates, and the 2 Democratic candidates running for State House District 145.